How is November so far? In this video, you'll be seeing a few days in my life in November. It starts with the 13th. First, let's make coffee. That day wasn't that interesting to film in some ways. I worked on some client work in the morning, answered emails, the usual stuff. And also, a little disclaimer, I started working for a shop in Berlin and yeah, it's taking me quite a bit of time. So my creative days are a little shorter or I have less of them. Let's put it this way. After a morning work session, we had lunch, some grilled tofu, avocado, rice, very simple but very nourishing and tasty. After lunch, I needed to run some errands. First, we're getting ready. Putting some, not earphones, these are sound blockers, but they also help with the cold. So I'm wearing those, putting a scarf on, always protecting my throat because this silly little organ is quite fragile, just like the sinuses. The reason why I'm wearing ear protection, a comfy jacket, and finally the most important thing to wear when you're cycling, a helmet. I got back home and like every beginning of autumn or winter, I realize I make beginner mistakes. You see this chunky blue sweater? I shouldn't have worn it. I should have just worn the dress because when you cycle, you get warm really quickly. And if you keep your layers, it gets unbearable. It becomes unbearable. So I went to the art supply store. I am taking everything out of my bag and I will show you what I got in an instant. I got some acrylic because I needed new colors, some masking tape. You see what I mean? A little frame for a gift for a friend. I'm really excited to work on this. But yeah, you'll see this in another video, I hope so. A new sketchbook where I can paint on and some cardboard. I don't know where to look at all. So I'll just try like this or like this. Today is a bit special since I didn't have to go to the shop to work. My boyfriend is at home working in the other room. So I haven't had much time to do face-to-face video since he has meetings and so on. It's like 5 p.m. and it's pitch dark. What I'm gonna do now is I am going to have a lovely snack. My boyfriend made some popcorn for me, caramelized popcorn. So that's what I'm having. I'm gonna chill for a bit and then I will be sending some stuff. I'll show you later and I'll give you a bit more context. You are probably wondering, what does she have to send? So last year I did quite a few Christmas markets. I wanted to handmade a few pins for the occasion. It was really cool. I loved the process, but definitely an amount of work I didn't need to put on myself again. I have quite a few pieces that are still usable, but that like the clay is dry and everything, but some shapes are really not that great, like yeah. So I'm going to use them to make cute magnets as gifts for my family this winter season. Now off to another day, the 14th. On that day I got an Etsy order and I kind of panicked because I realized I didn't have any sticker. I realized I didn't have any business card either, so I was a bit like, save me. So I spent way too much on a first design that you see me work on Procreate. And then I decided to do something completely different. This. Afterwards, I worked on my new business card to make something that is more aligned with what I want to pursue next. Here is what it will look like. In the next video, I'll probably show you the end result, since orders are pretty fast with Vistaprint. But anyhow, I managed. I will now leave you for the second part of the video, a more quiet one. I hope you will enjoy it. I had a lot of fun filming it and editing it. See you in a bit.